Hey, what's up? My name is Pat Flynn, and in this video, I want to show you exactly how easy it is to use ConvertKit for your email marketing solutions. Whether you're just starting out, you're a creator, entrepreneur, you want to build your list, ConvertKit's a great solution. And even if you're coming from potentially another platform, you already have a list of potentially thousands, if not tens of thousands, ConvertKit can be a great solution for you to remove a lot of the headaches that you may be experiencing on other platforms. Now, before I show you exactly how to get started with this, plus I have a free gift for you if you stick around to the end, we need to talk a little bit about the landscape of email marketing here in 2019. This is David Heidenmeyer Hansen, who is one of the founders of Basecamp, in a tweet that he shared earlier this year. He says, email is the next big thing. We're finally realizing just how precious these open standards were all along. Your way around Facebook and all the other walled garden parasites go through email. And the reason why he's saying this is because, as you might be experiencing in Facebook and Twitter and Instagram right now, there's a lot of things getting in the way of us reaching the audience that we're building. You fully own your list, wherever it is, whether it's ConvertKit or somewhere else. You fully own that list. But Facebook can control how often people see your post. YouTube can control how often you see my videos. But with email, you send an email, and your people, if you've trained them, if you've provided value for them, they're going to open your emails. There's this article in the Wall Street Journal, the hot new channel for reaching people, email. Who knew? Because a lot of people have said, oh, email's dead. Everything, Facebook's everything, Twitter's everything, Instagram. No, email is back. And it's so important that if you haven't been focusing on email, to focus on this now, because this is where you will begin to take control again of your audience and be able to serve them better. And really, it's an insurance policy. Whatever happens in social media and other technologies doesn't matter. You can always bring people with you if you have them on your list. Now, going back to ConvertKit, I actually didn't start on ConvertKit. I started on Aweber, then I moved to Infusionsoft, and then in 2015, 2014, I moved to ConvertKit, and I haven't looked back since. I actually love it so much that I became an affiliate, and I'm actually an advisor for the company now. I speak at their events every year at Craft and Commerce in Idaho, and it's just such an amazing company that's here to support you. There's 3 reasons why I love ConvertKit and recommend it more than any other email service provider. Number 1, and this is how it was always from the start, the user interface is unlike any other email service provider. It is easy to use. It's intuitive. It's actually useful. You can understand things that are going on in trends in your emails and even reporting on certain emails so you can understand what's working and what's not. This has always been the case with ConvertKit because its founder, Nathan Barry, who I once interviewed on my podcast, he used to be a designer, and his specialty was UX, user experience, user interfaces. And so it is definitely portrayed here, and it continues to improve over time as more and more advanced features come into play, which is reason number 2. You get advanced features like you would in other software without the advanced prices, and it's actually simple to use once you understand it. And I have plenty of other videos that go into a lot more advanced strategies for using ConvertKit for your e-commerce, for segmentation and tagging and those sorts of things. I'll link to some of those things below. And number 3, and most importantly to me, is they care about your success. They know that they get better when you get better, and this is helping everybody win. This is unlike a lot of other email service providers. Maybe you've seen or have experience with Mailchimp. Well, Mailchimp is great, but it's growing at a crazy rate. I mean, it's going to make over $700 million in 2019, and it's going to expand out of just email only. It's going to evolve into a full marketing platform, which will include building websites and all this other stuff. That is, I mean, it's great for Mailchimp. I mean, congratulations to them. But what does that mean for the individual creator who wants to have the best email marketing platform? It's going to change. And even if you look at the comments here on the right-hand side of this article on TechCrunch, Paul here says, I've been with Mailchimp through several organizations, but now he's very frustrated with how things have gone. There's no phone support, no advanced warnings, no grandfathering, no plans to refund for certain things. And then Donnie here says she's been very frustrated with some things that used to be free and aren't free anymore. They have a lot more investors, a lot more people to take care of, so you might see some price changes there. Mailchimp has always been sort of a competitor to ConvertKit because Mailchimp is one that's been known for perfect use for beginning entrepreneurs, and as is ConvertKit. And Mailchimp has a free plan for your first 500 subscribers. But personally, I would guess that less than 3% of people who get the free account actually go above 500 email subscribers. Why? Because Mailchimp actually isn't educating you on that. And finally, if you pay for something, you're going to use it. If you get something for free, you're likely to just let it sit because, and like, what's the incentive? The incentive is to stay under 500 if you get this thing for free, the free trial from Mailchimp, versus a small amount every single month to invest into a platform that will help you grow your business and will be skin in the game so you actually take action and you get support and education along the way. There's no better platform, in my opinion, than ConvertKit. So let's dive right in. So here I am on the pricing page, and for most people watching this video, people just starting from the beginning, you're going to pay $29 a month, and if you click yearly here and go to the annual plan, you'll pay only $24 a month, which is great, but you get a 14-day free trial to give it a shot. If you go through the link that's on the screen right now or the link that's in the description for ConvertKit, that's my affiliate link. That means I get a commission if you go through that at no extra cost to you, but you'll get a 30-day free trial as a result of that, and just go through that link there, and you'll be able to get started. If you do have an email list of over 5,000 and you're migrating from somewhere else, they will, for free, migrate you for free. It's a concierge service they have for people over 5,000. So if that's you, you can reach out to them or you let them know when you sign up, and they're going to be there to help you migrate, including automations that you've created as well, which is pretty amazing. So I'm actually going to create an account from scratch so you can see what to look forward to and exactly how to get started and what to do. So I'm going to click on Get Started. I'm going to say I'm brand new. Do I have a website? Yes, I have a website. I have a WordPress website. And then after adding my credentials, which I'm not going to show you, we go to this step here. Now, after you sign in, you're going to see how many days left you have remaining in your trial. Again, this will be bumped up for you if you go through my affiliate link. And then here on the right-hand side, there's a sort of little tutorial and things you can do kind of step by step. And if you accomplish all these goals and learn all these things, you actually get a free ConvertKit shirt that they'll send to you, and I promise you it is very comfortable. So I'm going to show you how to do some of these things right at the start, and then I'm going to take you into my own personal account that has over 200,000 email subscribers, and some of the things we're doing there that are a little bit more advanced, things that you can likely look forward to in the future. So first things first is you want to add a form to your website and then embed it on your website so you can, for anybody who comes across those pages, begin to collect those emails. It's a form on the web page that you share that will then put people into the records here in ConvertKit. And unlike some other email service providers, you only have to pay for one subscriber one time. With Aweber, I remember, like if you put them on different lists, they counted more than once. Like if I had you on 3 different lists, I'd have to pay as if you were 3 different people. That's not the case here for ConvertKit. So to create a form, I can click here on the right-hand side, or if in the future I want to create a form, I can go here as well. So I'm actually going to start here on the top. And then I can either create a form or a landing page. A landing page is a hosted web page by ConvertKit that you don't even need a website to begin starting to collect emails. You can share that page on social media or elsewhere versus having a web page set up and then putting a form on it. You can do both, and you can have as many of these forms as you want, but I'm going to show you both. I'm going to show you a landing page first. So I'm going to click on New Form, and then I'm going to click on Landing Page. And then let's do this one right here. And I'm just going to enter SwitchPod, which is a physical product that I created with my buddy Caleb. Enter your email below for the latest news about products and services. If I could spell, for your video, for your vlogging, for your vlog. More details here. And that's where a person would, if they land on this page, put their email address. I also like collecting people's names, so I'm just going to click on this little plus icon here, and then I'm going to add custom field here on the right-hand side. Right here, first name. And there we go. And I can say your first name, or I can just have it be first name, and that's it. I can change the color if I'd like. And then usually I change the text here on the button to say something like get access now. And if you have a lead magnet or a giveaway, something that you want to give in exchange for a person's email address, which could be great incentive to have people subscribe, you can get access now, or free access now is another great call to action on the button there. And so what I'm going to do really quickly is I'm just going to name this page Sample Landing Page 1, and I'm going to hit Save. And then next, I'm going to hit Share, and boom, I have a link right here. So if I actually click this to copy and go to a separate page, I'm going to go to this Twitter page here and copy, paste, and there we go. There was everything. Enter your email below for the latest news, and all I have to do if I land on here would be to go, pat@smartpassiveincome.com, first name, Pat. Now, if I wanted to reorder that, it would be very simple. As you can see, I can come back here and just drag this above that, save it again. And now if I go back to that form that landing page and hit refresh, it should change. See first name on top, email address below, and this is the link that I would share on anywhere I am, on a podcast, on a YouTube video, on somebody else's blog, in a guest post, on social media, wherever, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I want to start building my email list, and this would be very simple. Now, obviously, I'd work on the copy a little bit, but that's essentially how it works. Now, let's talk about how to put a form on your website. I'm back here. I'm going to go to forms one more time. And as you can see, now it's starting to collect data. I had one visitor, which was me, and this is where you will see data for just this form alone. I can actually click into this form and re-edit it if I need to, but I'm going to actually go back there. And now I want to create another form. New form, but this time instead of a landing page, which is, again, a page hosted by ConvertKit that you can use outside of your website to build your list, I want a form on my website. So to do that, I'm going to click on Form, and you can select from an inline one, which is like within a blog post or a page, a modal one, which is like a light box. The background gets blurry, grays out, and then this pops up. It's a lot more sort of in your face, which can be useful, or a slide in from the bottom, which is a little more subtle. I'm going to use an inline one, and I get to choose from a few simple templates. I'm just going to use this simple one right here. And it's just your first name, your email address. I can add some other things if I wanted to, but that's it. I'm going to make this sample web page form 1. And let's do change the text to get instant access. And I'm going to hit save. And then boom, that's it. So now I can click on embed. It's not a web page. It's a code that you put on your website, in your blog, in the HTML area. So I'll show you how to do that really quick. So I'm going to click on embed. And then very simply, all I have to do is copy this data right here. And that is literally it. If you have a WordPress site, you can install a WordPress plugin for ConvertKit on your WordPress site. So you can use this short code instead and just simply place that where you want that form to exist as many times as you want, wherever you want. But I'm just going to use the JavaScript and actually go into a website that I have and just show you how simple this is to use in WordPress really quick. All right, so here we are on my blog, the Smart Passive Income blog, and this is actually an income report from how much money we made from our Kickstarter campaign for SwitchPod, which is an invention that just came out recently here in early 2019. But I want to take this embed code and plop it into that website and show you exactly how easy it is to do. So I want to sort of figure out first where I want to place it, and it's very popular, especially for longer posts like this one, to have a form as simple as the one that we just chose in multiple spots on a single page. It's not going to be too sort of in your face, especially if it's one of those minimal designs. So I'm going to try and place one right here under where it says the SwitchPod Kickstarter campaign, digging into the numbers. So I'm going to edit this post. As you can see, here's our editor right here. So what I'm going to do is actually, you might think that I can just go enter and plop that right into there like that, but that's not going to work. And the reason is because if I were to hit update, you would actually see this as you see it right now on the webpage. It won't convert into a form. Why? Because this is the WYSIWYG editor. What you see is what you get. That's not what we want. I'm going to just do a little triple A here so I can find my place and go into the HTML code, which in WordPress you can go to text here. Now here's that AAA. I'm just going to hit Command V and paste that script, and then I'm going to hit update, and I'm going to make sure I delete that later because this form that I'm creating has nothing to do with Smart Passive Income right now. And then I'm going to preview the changes and see if that form shows up. So I'm going to scroll down, and boom, there's that form, exactly how we get it. So now let's say I want to change the button text. I want to say, instead of get instant access, just download your free guide. And of course, it just kind of moves it if it needs to, if it becomes too large and still looks nice. So I'm going to hit save. Now, what's going to happen when I go back to this income report page and hit refresh? Download your free guide. And it seems to work on this because it's a little bit wider. So it is mobile friendly as well, which is really cool. Now, what happens when a person subscribes here? So I'm just going to put my name here and my email address and hit this. Success. Now check your email to confirm your subscription. So I will get an email. So this is what your subscriber will see by default. You can change this, and I would recommend doing it. I'll show you how. But what happens is when I click on confirm your subscription, this is called a double opt-in to confirm that it is a human being, not a robot, that actually subscribes to you, which is what you want. It goes, hey, subscription confirmed. Boom, you're officially on the list. Now when I go here and I hit refresh, it should show one total subscriber. Who's that subscriber? Right here, me, Pat. And if I click into that record, it'll show you the incentive email that I received, and any other emails that get sent to me, whether I click on them, whether I just see them, or whether I don't open them. All the data is here for each record, which is really amazing. You can even over time begin to track how many purchases each individual makes, which is really handy. And that's essentially it. So then from here, I can actually create a broadcast email and hit new broadcast and type in an email that would be sent to all, at this point, one of my subscribers. But if you get 1,000 subscribers, when you send a broadcast, it gets sent to everybody all at the same time. You hit send, it gets sent out. You can schedule it for later, but that's like a one-time email that gets sent out to everybody or anybody you choose, because you can choose people based on certain interests they have or tags all at once. Now, if you want to automate a lot of this and not always have to create broadcasts, but still keep in constant contact with your audience, then you can use sequences. Sequences are pre-written emails that you create once, and they get sent to new subscribers in whichever sort of time period you'd like. So you can have a person get an email a day after they subscribe, and 3 days after that, and 7 days after that. And then a new person subscribes, and they get email number 1 after that 1 day, and then email number 2 after 3 days, and email number 3 after 7 days. And it just, every new person who comes in goes through that same sequence. And you can have multiple sequences. You can have one sequence move to another. The easiest way to organize all this, however, is right here. And this is the automations button. This is what is like the new secret sauce of ConvertKit that wasn't around with some of my older videos. And this is what I love the most, because with automations, you can kind of see everything that's going on all at once. As soon as you see this working, you're going to see how powerful this is. I'm going to click on New Automation, and I'm going to hit Create Automation. And it always starts with, where does the person enter this sort of sequence of stuff that's happening, right? They could either purchase something, and you can tie this in and integrate it with something like Teachable or Shopify or wherever. But right now I'm going to choose a form. So this is like step 1. When a person subscribes on the web page, form number 1, the sample one we just did, I'm going to hit Add Event. And then right now, people subscribe, and then boom, that's the end. Then nothing happens. But let's have more things happen. I'm going to hit plus here, and then I'm going to add an action such as I want to tag them. I want a person, when they subscribe to this form, to be tagged. So I'm going to add a tag here, and I can actually create a tag as I go. And let's just say it is a SwitchPod, or interested in SwitchPod. And that's the tag, right? And I'm going to hit Add Action. So, okay, a person subscribes to form number 1, and then they are tagged with being interested in SwitchPod. And then maybe in the future, when I want to send a broadcast email, I can go, hey, for everybody who's interested in the SwitchPod, just only let them see this email. Or I can send an email and reverse it and go, hey, send this to everybody except the people who said they were interested in the SwitchPod. This is an amazing tool and some of the advanced stuff that we were talking about with ConvertKit. But I don't want it to end there. I want to send them a series of emails over time. And to do that, I'm just going to hit plus again. So after they're tagged, I'm going to send them an email sequence. Email sequence sample 1. And I'm going to hit Add Action. All right. So now they're going to go into an email sequence. And what's cool about this is I don't have to even go into sequences here to make this all work. I can just click right here. And what happens is now we see the sequence of stuff happening on the left. And on the right, this is the series of emails. So I can add, this is one email sent after 1 day. If I don't want it to be sent after 1 day, it would be after 0 days, which would mean it would go out immediately, as you can see there. I can go back to 1 day and not have it send on the weekends as well. Just have send only on the weekdays if I wanted to do that. I can even use this opportunity to filter out people with other tags that maybe don't need to see this. If I'm selling something, for example, I want to remove the people who are going to receive that email who already have that product. That's another powerful thing that you can do. So let's say this is like email 1, which is like a welcome. I wouldn't actually put email 1 in the subject line, but I'm just doing this as an example. And then this is the copy there, and I let people know what they can look forward to and why they need to open the future emails. Maybe there's a little incentive or a gift in there too. And I'm going to hit Add Email for email number 2. And I want this to go out a week after. So I'm going to do 7 days after. And then I'm going to add another email, and then another email. So this is a day after this one, and this is 7 days after this one. So this one I might do, 7 days after that. And then maybe this one is like a funnel-related email that promotes to something. So that one is a day after, hey, quick, ask, quick, whatever the emails you want to do. And just, by the way, stick around to the end, because the free gift I'm going to give away to you relates to, okay, now that you're building an email list, what do you send people? How do you use this email list of yours? So make sure you stick around to the end. I'm going to offer you that for free. So after this, I can hit Save All, and I'm done, and I'm good to go. I can always go back in here and edit them. And what's really cool is you're going to see how many people are here. and how many people have completed the sequence. And then you can go from here and go, okay, well, I want to go into actually, let me close this and expand this. I want to go into another sequence, or move them into something else, or whatever. There's other things that you could do that can condition based on like, hey, maybe if they only have this tag, they go here, and if they have this tag, they go there. Another event, maybe another tag is created for them, and they're removed from a tag after they complete this email sequence. There's so many things you can do here, which is incredible, and this is just one form and the way that people go through. And what's cool about this is you can duplicate these if you like that, and then put them elsewhere and change a few of the rules, and bada bing, bada boom, you're good to go. Now, before we finish up, a couple things. Going back to the forms, I want to show you how you can provide a quick lead magnet so that you can provide additional incentive for people to subscribe to your list. This is a big, easy tip for you if you want to provide incentive for people to subscribe. Just saying, hey, subscribe to my newsletter, that's not going to work. Give them something in return, a reason to subscribe, like a free PDF file of your favorite tools, or some of your hot tips, or a video or a webinar that you once produced. All the things work as long as they help serve your audience. And so we'll just keep that in mind. But let's say, for example, we're going to offer a PDF file. So I'm going to click on this form, and I want it so that a person, when they subscribe to this list, it matches this, right? It's download your free guide, and they get that. So where do I go? You go over here on the right-hand side. It's kind of hidden, but it's because it's giving you room to work. Hit here on settings, and this is going to give you some information that you could change. So remember when we subscribed here before, where was it? Here, and it said like, success, you subscribed to the list, check your email, right? You can have that change. Here's what the message was: success, now check your email. You can change the message, or you can redirect to another page. This is a redirect page. So this would be a new page that you create on your website that would essentially say, hey, like, check your email, thanks so much. And by the way, that's also a great opportunity for and while you're here, here's some other things you can look at. Here's a podcast. You subscribe to my YouTube, subscribe to my Instagram, subscribe to my Twitter account. You can do that on your own page versus just a simple sort of just message that says, hey, you've gotten an email, check it. You can do some cool things from there. So that's number one. Number two, click on this email here, this little email icon. And this is what allows you to either redirect people to a download or the URL. So remember that email? Remember this email here? You can change this email, and you can have it such that a person, when they click on this button, it actually is not redirecting them to a website. That's actually the download link. This is really cool. That is very unique to ConvertKit. This acts as a double opt-in / download button, which is really cool. So if I go back into ConvertKit here, and I can go, okay, I want this to be a download, I would choose the file, upload it, and ConvertKit would sort of deliver that automatically in that email. But what I could do is also edit the email contents, and this is exactly what we saw there, right? So thanks for signing up. Click the email or click the link below. First of all, I would change this to, if you do offer a lead magnet, your download is here, or something of that nature. Thanks for signing up. Click on the, let me expand this a little bit. Thanks for signing up. Click on the button below to confirm your subscription and get your free guide for business, whatever the lead magnet name would be. And then I would change this to not confirm your subscription for click here to download your guide now. It's good to have you. I would say something like, cheers, thanks, and I look forward to helping you even more. And then I would sign off with my name, and then I'm done. Now, really quick, I want to show you the back end of my personal account for Smart Passive Income that has about 215,000 subscribers, an average open rate of about 20%, but that's across the whole board. And mind you, we've sent over 41 million emails. But if I were to go into sequences here, and this is just the power of segmentation and tagging, I have, for example, a number of people on my list who have signified or shared with me that they don't have a business yet. And look at the numbers here, 30,000 people who have marked that, 50% open rate on average. If I click through here in this sequence, I can actually click on reports and show you that some of the first emails are getting 74% open rate, 54% open rate, 60% open rate. This is what happens when you understand exactly who your audience is. And likely, there are many different kinds of people in your audience who have different needs, different sort of trigger points. And those are the things that you should know so that you can just begin to start segmenting for those different groups. and a lot of information about that sort of stuff in other videos that I'll link to in the description below. But I just wanted to kind of tease you some of the things that will happen to you as you begin to grow. Now, going back to this here, you can see that there's like a lot of emails. This is an 83-day sequence over 17 emails with 5 to sometimes 7 days between each. Don't get too intimidated by that. You do not have to have all of this stuff at the start. Just a few emails in a sequence and a few forms on your website to start. You can send broadcast emails, and most importantly, just care about serving your audience. Use your email for good, which is exactly where this lead magnet that I want to bring you to is, and that is the free gift for you. If you go to emailthesmartway.com, that'll take you to a free download. Emailthesmartway.com, link in the description. This is your free gift. If you go here and put in your email, this is a version of a lead magnet, for example, but one that will be highly valuable to you. This is a number of templates and things you can use your email list for. So yes, there are tips and a lot of strategies out there on my YouTube channel, a lot of other YouTube videos on how to grow your list, but there's hardly anything about what to do after you get people on that list. What can you put in your broadcast emails? What can you put in your sequence emails? This will teach you how to do that. So just click here, get your free copy now. You put your first name and email, and then it'll be sent to you just like I just taught you, and then we're good to go. So finally, make sure you head on over to, if you want to get involved with ConvertKit and do that, make sure you get the 30-day free trial. And you can do that by going to smartpassiveincome.com/ConvertKit. smartpassiveincome.com/ConvertKit. That is an affiliate link, so I do get a kickback at no extra charge to you for that. And it also gives you some extra time to get in software for a full month for free versus just 14 days. But it also shows you some more stories about how I've used it and certain things that I've done with it. And it's just, again, one of the best tools that I've ever used. If you have over 5,000 subscribers, they will migrate your entire system for free. If you're just getting started, get involved now. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. smartpassiveincome.com/ConvertKit. And thank you again for watching this video. I hope it helps you, and I look forward to hearing more about your success. Leave a comment below. Let me know if this was helpful to you. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and look out for more updates in software and other good videos coming your way. Cheers, take care, and Team Flynn for the win. Hey, thanks again for watching this video. My name is Pat Flynn. If you want to learn how to build your business, how to podcast, how to do email marketing, and make more money, make sure you hit subscribe now. Thank you so much. You can check out the videos somewhere over here for other related videos and other things that I think are helpful for you. So thanks so much. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.